You want to know what's up, Battle Puffin? I'll tell you what's not up, and that's the Leafs win record. They lost tonight in overtime, as you can see based on the title that I've put forth. So that's what's not up, Sage. So thanks for the passive-aggressive question there, okay, bud? Thank you so much for asking me that. Actually, let's start with the Leafs. I gotta get their damn box score up here in ESPN. Just give me 1 minute. I think it was what, 4-3, wasn't it? Oh, I bet you they're freaking out. I bet you they're freaking out, man. Just like you, that's probably how the majority of Leafs fans are right now. Leafs suck, etc., etc. That's probably what's going on right now. But in hockey, you don't really get real losses, do you? You get a point when you get a fucking loss. It's kind of like mission accomplished, actually. But yeah, it was 4-2. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. Neither should you guys be that are Leafs fans out there. John Tavares scored 2 goals, so he played pretty damn good. Our goaltender, Anthony Solars, could have played better, but could have played worse too. So they're now what, 3-2-1, 3-2-1. So it's just a terrible start to the season, having a 60% win or a 55 or a 57.5, whatever equals with that tie thrown in there. Terrible start to the year. Let's take a look at tomorrow's matchup, which is a must-win for the Blue Jays. Trey Savage will make his 3rd career postseason appearance. I think that's as many or more than he made in the regular season for the Jays. I could be wrong, but I'm quite confident this is the same amount or more than what he made in the regular season, actually. Going up against Logan Gilbert, going to be a tough matchup. I know we did get 3 runs off him our last game. I think it's like 4 innings or something. But I do have Seattle favored to win tomorrow. I think the Seattle will win 4-2, and that'll be their first trip to the World Series in 49 years. If the Jays do manage to win, I do like their odds in Game 7 with Shane Bieber on the mound, but we'll see if it gets that far. Something tells me that the case will close tomorrow for the Blue Jays. That's just my opinion. Now, finally, let's get to it. Let's get to the NFL matchups. I know you guys have been waiting all week for the expertise that I provide. Let's get right to it. So let's go to Bet. We're going to use Bet365 as our reference, our unofficial sponsor here. And let's just see what the matchups are. As we see, to start the day, we've got a bullshit matchup in London again. You got the Rams. It's actually a good game, though, for a London game. Rams on the road against the Jaguars. Jaguars have made a lot of appearances there. I like the Rams to win, and I like them to win by 3 or more. So I'm going to take the Rams to at least push in this one. Next match we have is a bullshit match. The Panthers on the road against the Jets. It's a pick-up matchup because Carolina has not won. Let me just see what Sage said first before I proceed. Jaguars are the London's official team, I think. I mean, they've done it way more than anyone, based on my knowledge. So, yeah, they kind of are London's official team. Luckily, this might be the first time that they've been a London team where they weren't absolute dog shit. They've got, 4 wins on the year or something? They're doing pretty damn good, actually. So, yeah, and they're the ones that, literally debuted overseas because they wanted to start it off with shitty teams. Jacksonville was always a shitty team. So Sage is going to get the stats. He's going to get the stats for Jacksonville, and we look forward to the stats that he's going to present us with. Thank you, Sage, for getting your wrench dirty and looking that up for me. I appreciate that. Doing God's work here. Now, while you're doing that, I'm going to break down Carolina on the road against the Jets. So I think the Jets are at, 0-6 now? Oh, before we get to it. Yeah, I remember hearing that they were rumored to go there not that long ago. I don't think that it would ever happen because, I I think in order to make it work, you're gonna need to have like an entire division out there. You're gonna need like four teams out there. So I think you would actually need to add four more teams to the league, which I'm not sure is gonna happen at least for the next 10 years. I would say for the next 10 years, I think it's safe that they don't expand, but I think eventually they'll expand overseas for sure. That's why they're doing these games. But we'll see when it gets there. Yeah, I think the Jets are 0-6. You'd have to do consecutive home games and away games, like a 4-4 split or something like that. Yeah, it would get kind of weird with the time zone and everything, plus the travel time and stuff. So you kind of already see it already when a team goes over there. Sometimes they're staying over there for 2 games in a row. There was a team recently that was over there for two weeks in a row. I forget who it was, honestly, because I don't get up in the morning, so I'm not going to see those fucking games, right? But yeah, Jets and Panthers. I think the Panthers will win the game by at least 1, so I'm going to take them to at least push. Panthers haven't won, I don't think, on the road, so I think that's why the odds are pretty even. I don't even think you can call this a must-win for the Jets because I think their season is in shambles. Wouldn't surprise me if the Jets won, but I like what Bryce Young's doing. I like what Ted McMillan does. I even like what Rico Dowdle has done the last couple weeks, and if Chuba Hubbard plays, I think he's capable of running on this Jets defense as well. So lock me in for the Panthers to cover and the Panthers to win by at least 1. The next match is let's wait for the next match. Our stats have poured in. In 2012, Jaguars owner Shad Khan signed a deal with the English Football Association to play in London for 4 consecutive seasons. And then Sage goes on to say, I assume those 4 seasons expanded to forever. Yeah, because that's fucking 13 years ago now. So yeah, it must be. I'm pretty sure they make an appearance there every year, honestly, at least once. Well, I think probably just once, but you know what I mean. Raiders on the road against the Chiefs. Chiefs are favored to win by 12. Okay. Well, first and foremost, I think that the Chiefs will beat the Raiders. Now, do I think they're going to win by 12? I think 12 is a lot of points to ask for. I'm going to go for a divisional matchup. I'll say the Raiders cover. I'm not confident about it, but again, the odds makers know what they're doing, so you're not really going to feel too comfortable with the spread. But yeah, Kansas City wins. Raiders will cover the 12-point spread, in my opinion. Next match is kind of an interesting one. This one is kind of I have no fucking idea. Miami on the road against the Cleveland Browns. The Browns need to win by 2.5 or more. That's a tricky one. I don't even know who's going to win this game with any confidence. So, because I'm not confident in who's going to win the game, I'm going to go Miami to cover. And who do I think will win the game? Trying to think. Who's going to win this game? You know what? I think Miami is going to win the game too. I'm going to double down on Miami. They're a garbage team. I think Tua's better than, what's his name? Dorial, blah, blah, blah. Let's double down on Miami to get the win and to cover the 2.5-point spread. We do have a homecoming of sorts. We've got the New England Patriots on the road against the Tennessee Titans. New England favored to win by 7 for the push. New England, I think, definitely wins the game. Tennessee's garbage. No offense, Sage. I'm just saying it the way it is. I hate doing this to you because every time I do it, you know, it's gone opposite. I'm gonna say New England to cover. So this probably means Tennessee will pick up their second win of the year by some sort of majestic fluke, is what I'm thinking. You did miss the baseball stuff. There really wasn't anything because the Dodgers already advanced to the World Series, so nothing to go over there. They swept the Milwaukee Brewers last night with Shohei Ohtani hitting 3 home runs and having 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. So that's already been set. I just basically said that I think Logan Gilbert will pick up the win against Trey Savage tomorrow, and they'll punch their way to the World Series for the first time in 49 years. And that's the way I see it. If it gets to Game 7, then I do favor the Jays with Shane Bieber on the mound. But I think tomorrow a great season ends for the Blue Jays. That's what I think. Sage says, take it back. Bet them to cover. I'm sorry, Sage. I have to feel it, man. I have to feel it. I don't feel like they're going to cover 7. They've been too fucking bad. Even in their fucking win, they were fucking terrible. They should have probably lost by 18 to 24 points in that game. If we're being honest, if it wasn't for that fucking idiot Mercado at the fucking 1-yard line, which I still think was a touchdown. Don't get me wrong. But, yeah, let's move off the shitty Titans here. Let's take a look at a team that's maybe just as bad. New Orleans Saints on the road against the Chicago Bears. Well, first and foremost, I like the Bears to win a close one here. It's definitely going to be a 1-score game. Saints have kind of been pretty good at losing by a score. Even when they were up against the Bills, they kept that game pretty damn close. So I like what the Bears did last week. They were able to establish the run game. I think DeAndre Swift looked good. They were able to do a bit more with their offensive line. I think Caleb Williams looks solid. So Bears to win. And you know what? I'll take the Bears to cover 4 as well, although it's going to be a close game. It could very well be like a 3-point game, and you lose your money on that. So don't bet on it if you don't believe it. Take a quick look at the comments before we get to the Philadelphia Eagles on the road against the Vikings. Sage says, don't make this wrench angry. I do apologize if you're feeling angry. Just grab a fucking brown paper bag, take a few deep breaths into it, okay, bud? I like what's being said there. Hit the like buttons. I do agree. Mother says that she has a wrench in an ostrich group. Well, congratulations there. I know it's a very proud day when anyone gets a wrench. Had no clue what I was to do with a wrench, but figured it out. Well, if you ever have more questions about the wrench, Sage is a damn near expert at this point. He's a guru when it comes to the wrenches. Very good wrench service that he does provide. This is an interesting game. Eagles on the road against the Vikings. Eagles favored to win by 1.5. Oh, man. I do hope that the Vikings lose. I'm just trying to think here. The Vikings play a very good D, so they might be pretty formidable bringing blitzes to Jalen Hurts and stuffing the run a little bit. Fucking up Jalen Hurts a little bit too. You know what? I'm going to go Vikings to cover and Vikings to win the game. They're at home, so it's a winnable game for them in my opinion. I don't know if Aaron Jones is back or not. I suspect he's not. I do like their backup though, so I'm going to go with that, I think. We do have a really good game here. The Indianapolis Colts on the road against the Chargers. Chargers projected to win by 2. I do like that the Khalil Mack and another player are due back tomorrow. So I do like that for the Chargers. The Colts, I don't think, are going to be the same team on the road as they are at home. I'll take Chargers to cover 2 and Chargers to win the game. I kind of do feel that. And here's another one of those games. Going to be kind of tricky. Honestly, the Giants are a surprise team. The Giants can keep any game close. So Denver is projected to win by 7.5 tomorrow. I really don't care. I think Denver probably wins the game, so I'll go with Denver. I think the Giants cover the 7.5, though. They're a tough out. I think they just beat the Eagles not that long ago, if not just last weekend. So, Giants to cover 7.5 and Denver to win. Now the game that we're all waiting for, the Packers on the road to play the Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray is going to get the extra week's rest prior to the bye week, and Marvin Harrison will be returning from the concussion protocol. I think the Packers will win the game. The Packers have not necessarily been a team to blow out teams, so I'm not sure they're going to win by 7 or more. So I like the Packers to win, Arizona to cover the 7-point spread there. A lot of it's going to hinge on the offensive line. We still got a few questionables. I believe Zach Tom's questionable. I think Anthony Belton's questionable. Christian Watson, I think, was listed out, but he's close to returning, Christian Watson. So he might actually return probably, next week, honestly. So yeah, let's just go with that, see what happens tomorrow. As long as the Packers win, I really don't give a fuck. Interesting game here. So Dallas will be at home against the Washington Commanders. I just feel like Dallas is probably going to put 40 points on the board. 30, at least 31 points in this game, I would say, is their floor. Is Washington going to be able to keep up? I mean, is Bill Jacoski Garrett, or whatever the fuck his name is he going to be able to, keep the ball off the ground? Because last week he was pretty terrible against the Bears. They really got outplayed by the Bears, in my opinion. I don't know if I can bet on Dallas, though. Dallas is favored to win by 1.5. Dallas has a terrible defense, though. That's the only thing. I think it'll be a shootout. The over-under in this game is 54. I'd be tempted to take the over of 54, if I'm being honest with you. Let's go. It's just the defense. I would take the Cowboys because I do like their offense. They are at home. Fuck it. I'm going to go Dallas to win, Dallas to cover 1.5. I have a feeling, Washington's the better team. I just, you never know. And this is kind of an interesting game. So Atlanta on the road against the San Francisco 49ers. Niners favored to win by 2. The Falcons have kind of been all over the place this year. I'll take them to cover the 2. And I kind of like them to win the game as well. So I'm going to double down on Atlanta there as well. Monday Night Football, we do have another double header. It seems like they've got the times wrong because the first match will be Tampa Bay on the road against the Detroit Lions. That should be the Troy Aikman, Joe Buck game, in my opinion. I have no idea why that's going to be announced by Dan Orlovsky and company. Unless it's not. I don't know. These times are all fucked, man. It's like Pacific time. So hopefully it actually means that fucking Troy Aikman and them are doing the game. But tough game for the Lions. Honestly, they're favored to win by 6 at home. I like Tampa Bay to cover the 6. I think they're able to. I know Mike Evans is banged up. Ibuka is banged up as well. I'm going to take Tampa Bay to cover. I'll take Detroit to get the win as well, but I do hope I'm wrong, as that's a division foe. Oh, let me check the comments here. Oh, belated good night, mother. No gaming tonight, Sage. I don't think. I didn't hear anything from Zao, so no gaming tonight, unfortunately. I'll game on my own. I'll get a Balatro run in. I got 4 gold jokers stamped last night in one game. I was pretty fucking happy. Start a single player. I can start Balatro. Is that what you want? Would you like for me to start single player Balatro? Show you how it's done. How to be a fucking professional. So we can certainly arrange that. Alright, Sage says stream some Balatro. I don't want to go to bed yet. Alright. Well, let's get through the games first. Then I'll take a piss. Then, yeah, we'll do a little Balatro. I like the suggestion, actually. Alright, last game of the week. Another good one. So 2 good Monday night games, actually. Houston Texans on the road against the Seahawks. This is a hard one to pick. Houston. Oh, okay. So they have to cover 3 points on the road. Seattle's good at home. You know, I actually think I'm going to double down again. I'm going to say I really like Houston to cover. And I think their point differential kind of tells me that that they're going to win this game. I'm going to take Houston here. I don't necessarily want to, but I'm going to go Houston here. I know Sage doesn't want to hear that. He's not a big Houston fan, but I'm sorry, man. I think Houston has a legitimate shot at winning this game. Unless Sam Darnold goes off, which he's capable of doing. But I think he's got 2 picks in him. Yeah, they probably are better than the Colts. I feel like the Colts right now are getting a bit overrated, especially when you got shows like the Pat McAfee show and them kind of going nuts. So, yeah, I agree with you. I think they're a bit overrated myself. They seem okay, but I don't think Jonathan Taylor is going to sustain. I just don't think they're going to sustain. They're a 5-1 team, so it's like kind of a Captain Obvious type of a statement. You know what I mean? But here, I will be right back. I'm going to grab a beverage, take a piss, and then we'll do a little Balatro because Sage doesn't want to go to bed just yet. So give me 2 to 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright. Let's get the Balatro show on the road, shall we? Let's fucking go. Gotta make it full screen and all that bullshit. Sage making me work tonight. Jesus Christ. Okay. It's actually going to be a while since I've played with the headset on and the music going. To be honest, I kind of like it. It's very. It'll put you to sleep, Sage. Which is a good thing. Video full screen. Apply. Okay. now let's get this little fucker live. You like that? Okay. And I probably got to drag and drop a little bit. Once it shows. It's not showing Balatro. At least not on my screen. Okay, there we go. All right. That looks pretty pretty pristine. I mean, I don't think there's any major cutoffs. All right. Well, let's do a run. This is the run I've been doing for the last, what, month or two? Actually, I'll show you the progress here. So, here's the goal. One sec, my beer is frozen. You might want to get those out of the freezer, Dan. They're frozen. So as you can see, here is the ultimate grind to Balatro. And I'm actually, as much as I love the game, I'm looking forward. You see all these sons of bitches here? I'm looking forward to when all these little fuckers have a gold stamp on them. So as you can see, got 3 here. There's 150 total. Got what, 1? Just 1 on this page. So I think that brings us to 4. So that's what, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. 15. 16. See, I've never won with this one. 17 on any level. 18. 19. 20. 21. 21 more to go. And I can't wait to take a vacation from this game. So my goal, when I'm this far into it, is basically to get 1 Joker unlocked per play. Now, that's not going to happen, but if you kind of do that, you're just going to win it 21 more times, right? But last night I had an absolute monumental run. I unlocked 4 Jokers in 1 swoop of a game. I got him gold stamped 4 fucking times. I was so fucking pumped, man. It came down to the wire because I traded 1 late, rolling the dice a little bit, because some of these Jokers are time sensitive, meaning they'll elapse, right? So yeah, it was a little bit annoying. Just gonna sell this. Just gonna skip for the $25. So now I basically need to get two big plays here. So this is a big play. It's straight. They're feeding me one here. They are trifling me, and they're blessing me a bit too, I think. Can't believe I'm only 21 away though. Assuming I counted it properly, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna grab this shitty Joker just so I have something for the short term. Don't want to grab this because that's an infinite Joker. That's very lucky to get early on. And you know what? We're going to take a little peek. Take a little peek here. We're going to up our Jupiter, which is our flush. For those of you that are stupid idiots out there. And you know what? We're going to have a bit more coming here. Boom! 2 polychrome coming. So we're off to a fantastic start right now. Absolute fantastic start. I'm just going to do this because I'm trying to get as many diamonds as I can to up that ship level. So I'm looking for a club. Not gonna fuck around though. Not gonna fuck around. Can't get too greedy, Sage. I know. You know that's the tendency of a lot of people to get greedy, but I'm not gonna be one of those people. And now we need to hit a club or we're done. And what starts as promising then becomes unpromising and defunct. Much like your mufflers that you make. Let the greed consume you. Alright, done. Done. Now this Joker here, the castle, it adds 3 chips for every card that gets discarded. Now it must be of a certain suit. So every play it'll change. So next one it'll be spades. This one here was diamonds. Now I'm going to grab this. I don't like it. But I am going to grab it. Going to grab that. Going to grab this. Don't like doing that. We're even going to open a spectral pack here. We like those negative jokers, so now this joker is here to stay. So we're killing spades. We're going to kill a couple more spades. Let's put this chariot here. That'll multiply this here by 1.5. So that will basically bring it to 9. Unless it counts this first. Actually, yeah, it'll take it to like 16 or 17. Alright, good start. Don't like this Joker for the long term, but it is only a rental. And it's a rental that it's perishable too. I mean, that's good. We got our credit card. Shitty Joker, but if I have to spend, at least I can go above the cap and be kind of like the New Orleans Saints a little bit if I need to. I'm not going to buy any cards. Just, yes, I am. Alright, I like having that. These steel cards can be very useful later in the game. So we're killing clubs. We're up against the needle here very soon. So, can we kill clubs? Is it worth it to kill 1 club? I'm going to say no. Just going to play the ace. Okay. Let's do it once more. Give us a fucking club to kill. Oh, yay. We get to kill 1 fucking club. Yay. Fucking bullshit. And this will easily get the job done. But I don't like the chip count, and I'm gonna need to get a grabber or something. Might not be the best run. I'm gonna grab this just to have it. But I don't think it's the best run to do a flush run on. Let's grab that just so we got some offhands to go to. We might as well buy a spectral pack. You know, I'm grabbing the blue seal. It's a handy fucking thing to grab there. Alright. Kill the hearts, but I'm not going to kill this heart. Alright, let's put the jack down. But we're easily gonna make it here, so yeah, let's just play it. Get this fucker here. This is why I don't like the hand size the way it is. Yeah, we should probably grab that. Backup hand. Let's go with 2 pair just in case we don't hit what we're looking for here. Alright, this is a boss that can fuck you up. Gotta play the odds. And the odds theoretically have paid off right now. Alright, I like the chip count. Alright, so we handled that well. We were only allowed to play 1 hand at the golden needle. Or the needle, I should say. The golden needle's a challenge. He doesn't fit my mold. I do love that Joker, though. It does not hurt to strengthen your cards. Anything worth skipping for? Nope, not yet. So my hand is going to get very weak here in a minute. Because I'm going to lose a couple jokers. So what I'm going to do, because I want the money, is I'm going to kill this one here. You got clubs to kill. Uh-huh. Should be alright. Gonna need to get a better malt though. Right now we've got fuck all for a malt. Might buy this to burn it. Alright, should get the job done, but our malt is really just this, so that's not good enough. This and this. And we died. Alright, like I said, gotta do better with the mult. Some good cards to start with. They're good jokers, but wasn't meant to be. Yeah, thank you, Sage. I appreciate the sentiment. Thank you. This one could be one and done. Gonna hit our flushes. Kind of hope for a full house here soon. Alright, odds are not necessarily on our side here. Alright, we got it though. That's fine. So give us a good polychrome, please. We got a good one last game, but you know what I mean. The other ones were just temporaries. Okay, I'm gonna need a mult guy to go with this though. Yeah, I'm buying that to build up. Let's save our money. Alright, we should be okay for a bit. Alright, so this Joker is kind of a cool one. So right now I gotta put everything in 4s to build this guy up. So maybe don't play our strongest hand. So we can actually get this up to, 24 or 30 by the boss. Okay, that's how I want to do it. This Joker is incompatible with this one, but if we need the mult, we've got it at least. But this is a rental, so it takes a little bit of money from me each time, $3. Alright, that was beautifully played. That'll bring the chip count to 36. That gives us actually time. If we can get that to 60 after this round here, that's pretty good. Now let's check our blind info. We're going to be skipping for these negative jokers. That's why we play the anaglyph one. So let's get to it. Let's play this hand a little bit softer here. Just play a high card. And it was still too much. So we're kind of getting in a little bit of trouble. That's okay. We got a bunch of jokers coming our way here. So this hand I'm not going to fuck around as much because I want those negative jokers. Okay. We're up to 52 on the chip count. That's not too bad. Well, let's just do this here. Alright, now it's really the luck of the gods here. They better not give me a bunch of rental jokers or I'm dead. And there's one rental joker. Great. Temporary, which makes it even fucking worse. We're gonna add it and probably... God damn it. We'll keep this one for a little bit. Okay. I only got this one because I'm hoping to build. Really hoping to build here. I can build the chip count really good, but I can't get stupid here either. So we're gonna have to play a good hand soon. Let's just go with a pair. Okay. Let's go with this here. And then we're gonna assess. This one here, we might have to bring the half joker into the mix here. And no, we do not have to. Alright, so we got that up to 84 just like that because of this burglar joker. I'm broke though, that's the only problem. Oh no. I can't. I'll grab it, but I gotta sell it. This joker will kill random jokers every fucking hand. Gotta sell it. We're not gonna skip for an Arcana pack. Let's keep building this up. I'm gonna play as many pairs as I can. Then I'm gonna slow it down a bit here. Yeah, let's play just a single high card. Up to 100 for our chips, that's good. Play another single high. Unfortunately, that will do the trick there. This guy's gonna fuck our economy eventually, guarantee it. Alright, we got another joker because of the negatives. You know what? I love this. Oh, nice. We got a little malt in here. Alright, cool. Let's keep it moving. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And this is a grindy joker, as you can see. Let's go with that. And let's play one more high card. So we're up to 120. So chips wise, we should be fine. Now we've got a bunch of other garbage jokers once this one falls off the table. flush. We're not really on a flush run. I like having that. More negatives, bring them on. I'm gonna start out a little strong here because 37,500. I don't want to fuck around too much. Okay. We're gonna play one more pair hand. I just want to make sure I don't fuck it up. Alright, let's pivot off. Alright. We're almost done with that joker. Since we got our credit card, let's reroll. Some more chips. Don't like that joker because it costs money. And a few jokers are going to fall off here soon. I like this 152 plus it'll be 60 if I keep playing the way I'm playing. Alright, we're into ante 6 next. We've got a couple changes coming up here. 2 jokers are about to die, which does free up money. I should have sold that joker at the end there. That was a fuck up. Well, we can grab the misprint just to replace the other guy there. Okay. Alright. Don't need a rear joker. Now, none of these jokers are new to me, so we'll have to make a move late if we're still in it. Playing our pairs. Okay. So might not have a chance to build this up quite as much as we'd like. Because that was cutting it close. Not a great run for enhancements. I'm going to take a shot at some money. This probably is where we die. Let's just see how a pair does. I don't think it's going to do very good. No. that's gonna be all she wrote, sadly. That sucks. Too many of these jokers that were rentals. Cost my economy. I couldn't upgrade shit. It's alright, we'll do one more. I like this one here. It's a good one to get early. It's a grindy joker, but it's good. Basically can't discard. Careful though early on. There we go. That's perfect. Just play the 2 pair and get the fuck on out of here. So that's up to a +4 malt already. Just one hand played. Let's see if we can make it even stronger. Nope. Took a chance. Take a chance early is always good. Hey, Dan?
What?
Do you want to grab a beverage or beverage? Don't put your lips on it, though. I don't want to get sick. Alright, look at that. Perfectly played. It's up to a +8 already. But you can't really go on a flush run with this guy because you can't be fucking around with that shit. You know what? I feel confident. Buy this just in case. We're gonna skip this here for the negative. Let's start it off with 2 pair just to see what we need to get. Because I don't want to lose those negatives. Alright, we can kind of do whatever the fuck we want now. Let's just throw a 2 out there. Let's throw a 4 out there. Alright, now let's go back to the 2 pair and get the fuck on out of here. 12 now. So now I need to find a good chips joker. What I can't see is any of these. Alright, that's okay. I'm not buying it, so that's fine. So 2 pair will now be worth a ton more. Well, let's make 2 pair our big hand here. Alright, let's go to the boss. Let's go a little bit softer with our touch. Single high safety. Not sure I want to fuck around too much more here. Let's just play 5 cards, see what happens. That's alright. Plus 15, I like that. What's the next negative gonna be? An abstract. That does help us out. This does help us out. It makes me want to check something though. So I'm just gonna take a look at the collection. It actually goes great with the Joker I have. Now, have I gold stamped this little bitch before? Unfortunately, I have. So now we gotta play a little bit softer, I think. Just toss the 3 away. So that's 60. Okay, so we're scoring pretty high right now. If your singles are getting you that. This will build the economy up pretty nicely. Let's take a look at a spectral pack here. A rare Joker. Let's see what happens. It's a great Joker. I'm gonna try it. Just for one hand, see what happens. Makes your hand size small though. Gives you a ton of chips though as well. I'm not necessarily going to keep that permanently. Let's get another Joker here. That fits what we're building. Lots of chips. I just don't want this to be too good. Right now it's kind of too good. We're not building up our green Joker the way we were before. Building a nice healthy economy though. We just got a paintbrush, which is nice. Yeah, we might as well build up Pluto in case we keep this little fucker. We gotta build this guy up a bit more though. We're definitely gonna need more malt soon. Have I won with the obelisk? Don't think I have. I've never won with it. I don't care if it's eternal, we're taking a shot. And I've got a strategy for this too. We're just not building Greenie up as much as I want. Let's just go another one around here. This is where we're gonna start playing good. One of these needs to become polychromed or we're gonna need a goddamn times Joker. Well, I said I need a polychrome. Let's take a shot. Alright, that adds malt. Alright, I don't want to fuck this up. I am taking one more piss. I'll be right back. Okay, just give me a fucking minute here. I need to assess. I do like to hang on to glass cards. Let's grab that. Let's grab this. Let's start getting enhanced cards. I'm going with that one. I'll be able to make this obelisk very powerful at the end of this game. I just need a few things to go right. Because as you can tell, if we go to our run info, right now we've played 14 high cards. So the obelisk works by gaining times 0.2 per consecutive hand without playing your most favorite or played hand. So eventually I'll just transition to pairs or something, and that'll fucking, well, it'll wreck shit up a little bit. So we should probably start planning for that by upgrading our pair here. In case we need rerolls, it's now going to be discounted. Let's go to blinds. We're at the boss. We're back at the serpent. This will be a lovely boss to play. Oh, I don't want to one-hand it. Now we need to ask the question, at which point do we start playing our other hands? Let's play a pair here so we can upgrade it. Okay. This helps our chip count, so that just went up again. Our chips are fine. Way more than enough to win. Alright, we can be picky, but I am skipping this here. We hold out for the right polychrome. We don't need the money because we got this Joker currently. Alright. Okay. I want to get that green Joker over 50. I think we soon need to transition to the different approach. He's at 30, so okay, that's fine. That equals 44, okay. I don't feel that either of those help me. Okay, we took a shot, didn't work. We're rolling the dice a little bit here. Alright, we're kind of getting to the point where we need to start doing a little bit better. Interesting. Easy trade though. This, bring this. Okay. Oh, we'll see how it goes. I need a little bit more luck. We're starting to build the obelisk up a little bit here. So now we're thinking pairs all the way. And I really hope we're not going to run into Violet Vessi. We're not. That's good. This is one that we can win. Ah, I killed the card I wanted. Now there's no fives. I like that. Okay. Alright. That didn't hurt us too much, that discard. We're on to the Mercury now. Go aces. Wow. Whew. I'm not sure I could still win if I got this guy. I don't think I could get greedy. I don't think I can get greedy. Fuck. That sucks. Could have had a 2-for-1 special. Okay, now we have to spend all our money. I like that Joker. Fuck it. Okay, we're almost there. Oh, we're getting a lot of luck with the pairs here. Not that we need it. That's one I could use too. It sucks to see it, but oh well. Alright. Final boss it is. So we play a pair here. Should be able to win this in 2 hands. Discard. That's why we buy this, so we can change them to spades. Let's make the magic. And might not get it, but that's okay. We'll get it next hand if we don't care. I think we got it. I think that's it. That's it. That's how you win a fucking Balatro game right there, ladies and gentlemen. Fucking right. So I think that's, which one did I unlock again? Which guy did I unlock? I forget. Oh my god, do I have to go back? I actually gotta go back on the video to check which one I unlocked. Oh, it was the obelisk or whatever. Yeah. So I always do this afterwards. I always make sure. So then there's only 20 that remain. 20 that remain. So, oh, I can't wait for this grind to be over. Sage, you see how fucking hard this is? This is on a good night. There's some nights you go a couple nights in a row without getting a fucking win. Some of these jokers are useless. That's why I never use the fucking guys. That's a pretty good strategy, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this guy sucks. Superposition. This one, kind of sucks. But yeah, there you have it, Sage. I kept you up a little later. I'm sure it's Betty Bye time now, though, isn't it? No, I can get the 20. I believe that I can get the 20 before the new year. I believe I can still get it before the new year. 20 more. If I can chip away one a day or one every 2 days, I can get it. Play some RSO, Run Escape. Yeah. Well, I hear you, Sage. Well, I'm going to thank you for making me play Balatro tonight, because it did lead to a new Joker being stamped in gold, so I do appreciate that, okay? Alright, we'll be back at it tomorrow. It's time to get the fuck out of here. Have a good night, guys, and hopefully the Jays don't disappoint me, but we'll see. I will stream the final last few. Yeah, I'll definitely do that, for sure. Definitely, man, for sure. It's a good idea. Because you might hear, like, tears. You might hear a grown man just start crying. Just start fucking crying with joy when he gets that last fucking Joker stamped, you know? Alright, good night, guys. See you tomorrow.